And we are ready to begin, and we're so pleased you're here, and we've waited for you your entire lives. We say that each time you meet us because whenever that might be, it will be the perfect time in your life. But today we wanted you to understand that there is only one mistake you could possibly make in your life, and that is to not take the next step on your evolutionary journey to discover your authentic self, reach a higher state of understanding of why you were on the earth, what you came to offer, and deliver that to your world. We're saying that because your energies are needed in your world now, which is why we have given you all of this information. Now, it takes a while for each of you to understand what you have inside. It took our messenger years to understand what he had, and he didn't even know it was there. We're saying this because each of you do not know what you possess until you actively start to pursue it, actively start to embrace it. But you must move through all the ideas that you've had about all the mistakes you might have made. You did not. You were learning, you were gathering wisdom and information to improve your life and then offer it to the world. None of you were born accidentally. You weren't born in an accidental time, and your events that happened in your life were not accidental. They were all meant to cause you to reach a higher level of your existence so you could offer that to your world. As we have said, we have given you a complete ascension guide. That means when you come into the physical world, you have to figure out who you are. That is the process of personal development you each move through. But then you have to do self actualization, meaning how can you sustain your life and produce something that's valuable that you might leave for others or provide for others because you have the ability to do that. But then we gave you something else because we're coming through from cosmic consciousness. We gave our being the connection to your spirituality because that's what you all are. You're eternal spiritual beings, but you happen to incarnate at this time in your world to make a great difference. This is why we have said you are moving through a restructuring. That restructuring is for you to own more of your higher self and bring that into the world. We're doing this today because you will see energies in your world that we wanted you to be prepared for. And you prepare for that by deciding to uplift your vibrations. And you do that by taking the next step on your journey, whatever you were given. Now, we know that it takes you a while because you have to first move through your doubts and your fears. And we've said we've given you all of that. We've given our being all of that information, and we had them find more of it today. You each hide from yourselves a bit. And we had him write an article 2 years ago that said he downloaded a philosophy. It was challenging for him to accept that, but it's challenging for you to accept what you have, which is why we continually give you encouragement. But now it will be difficult for any of you to ignore what we have given you because our being will be traveling to do a show where this will be all filmed and it will go to thousands of people. We want to get this information to more on your planet because the more of you who decide to love yourselves and move to the next level of your existence and decide to honor and love who you are putting energy into your world that will cause this restructuring that your world is moving through to be the most magnificent time ever. This is what we have given you. When you move through all of those challenges that you have, the wonderful thing is you begin to heal. Now, we're talking about healing on your soul journey. That could end up being physical healing. Our being has healed everything physically, and that is because he's been doing this work for so long, but because also his life role was being a mystic. Now, and that was challenging for him because he can see things before many of you can. But now it's a different time. You're hearing us now. You're seeing what's happening in your life. You're seeing what's happening in your world, and you're being given a call to wake up to who you are and love yourself much more. It is about the energy, and we want you to remember that because the events that you will see in the next several days will cause you to uplift your energy, and that will make the greatest difference in the results that you want to experience in your life and the ones that will manifest in your world. We have said this before, and we're doing it this one last time because, as you can see on the message we gave you in 2012, we said keep moving forward. Well, our being hasn't done that because he hasn't finished the work that we have given him. And we have told told him everything we have given him was like a cyclopedia of personal development, ascension guide, and self actualization. And if any of you were to use it, you would have the lives you want to have. But it doesn't happen unless he moves, and it doesn't happen unless you move. We're saying that because we don't want any of you to think that you're in a wrong place, that you've ever lost out in any way. You have not done that. It is only that you have to take the steps, and that develops the courage to love yourself. We're saying that because we know that so many of you have been judging yourselves in harsh ways that doesn't give you the ability to love your experience and who you came to be, because we know that you came to offer something wonderful, which is why we have always said, and we had our messenger put it on his website, you are a gift to humankind, each of you. And the more of you who decide to understand and accept that, you will see great changes in your life, and you will start to witness that in your world. And as we've said, we have given you everything last year in 2023 that you could follow now, even our being's trip to Colorado. If you look at the dates where he is going, you will see in 2023, we gave him the messages that aligned him with the new life he was going to create so that he could help each of you create and manifest your new lives, because you are supposed to live magnificent ones. And that only happens when you stop holding yourself back and stop believing in the mistakes that you believe you made because you did not. Now is the time to own the essence of who you are, and that is the highest version of who you can become. We love you so much.